So we're here with Nate Bornancin of Naperville North Boys Volleyball, and a little bit of a tough week so far, but I guess getting past the tough week, looking ahead to regionals a little bit, where has this team improved the most from the beginning of the year to where it is right now?
Well, we've had an incredibly tough schedule. We've played in the top tournaments in the state. We played 33 matches so far. We're 19 and 14. Out of those 33 matches, we played 20 teams that have been ranked some point during the season. 20 of those matches against ranked teams. 2 against state champions from other states. Chesterton, which was the state champion from Indiana last year, and Hilliard Darby from Ohio. Then we've also had 2 tough matches against Lyons Township. So we're talking 24 matches against some of the top talent in the area. We're playing a lot faster than we started the season. We started the season kind of getting to know each other. We had a group of guys, I believe 10 guys coming back from our team last year. That was statistically one of the worst we've had, and they've really turned things around. I've been impressed with the leadership that Jack Rothman and Andy Leone, our 2 captains, have had, both seniors, and I'm just impressed with how we've been picking up balls on defense, and our blocking's really improved as well. So it's leading to a faster transition game. 2 tough losses this week against Naperville Central and Wheaton South, but things are definitely going in the right direction.
I think it's good for a team to maybe not in terms of the win-loss column to play the best in the state, but to see what you sort of have as the season progresses. What was the biggest takeaway that you took from those games against the Lyons Townships of the area, the best teams in the area that you're able to take away?
We've gone 3 with Barrington twice. Right now they're the #1 team in the state. We played New Trier 3 times. We beat them once. It's that schedule that really sets us up for our sectional. Everyone calls it the sectional of death, where great teams go to die. It's unlike any sectional in the state, that's for sure. We kind of had a mixed lineups a little bit versus Central and Wheaton South, just giving guys opportunities, and guys were stepping up, and it was great to see. I'm confident going into the regional sectional state playoffs that our guys are going to be ready to go because they've been in these big matches. We've been close with those teams. We've beaten New Trier, we've beaten Wheaton South, we've beaten Central. We were right there with Barrington, taking a game with them and going 3. It's just a matter of getting to that next level where you're consistently beating those top 5, top 10 teams in the state.
What about some of the specific players on the court? You can't coach everyone at every single moment. And who are some of the guys that you look out to on the court that are maybe juniors or seniors that sort of are your coaches on the court to right the ship when sometimes it gets away from the team a little bit?
You look at a guy, definitely our captains, Andy and Jack Rothman. Jack, just as a setter, he's just naturally a captain of the offense. And then Phil Olszewski, our libero, he's going to set probably the single season record and possibly the career digs record for Naperville North, which is impressive with the pedigree that's come from this school with volleyball players going on and playing the next level. I'd really like to see him play collegiately. I'm not sure he's made that choice yet, but Phil's definitely a leader on defense. He's kept us in matches this season that when other guys are struggling to dig a ball or pass the ball and serve receive, he'll take up more of the court, and he's there to get us that pass when we need it.
And then I guess looking ahead to the sectional a bit, you mentioned that it's the sectional of death, a lot of good teams, but you played a lot of them already. You sort of know what's on the table, what to expect of the teams that you're going to play. How does that change the team's mindset going to the regional or the sectional, knowing, hey, wait, we've played these guys before, we know we can hang with them?
Because of our schedule is like nobody else's, we've had to show up and play at a consistent level the entire season. Where some other programs or teams, they've had matches where they can get away with not playing their best. We've had to be at the top of our game in every single match this season. And I think that's given us a lot of confidence going into a regional. We'll match up with either St. Francis or Wheaton North in the first round. We had a great program in St. Francis that is consistently good, and a program like Wheaton North that is in the DVC, and they've really turned things around the last couple years. So there's no real pushovers right off the bat. We got to be ready to go. I think like I said, our schedule has prepared us for that. And then, if things work out and we can get past one of those two teams, then we're looking at Naperville Central, which is never an easy place to go and play.
You mentioned, or you told the Daily Herald before the season that this might be the most physical team that you've coached in maybe around the last 5 years or so. Is that something that you think has held true as the season has progressed?
You look at a guy like Mike Jennings, a junior. He's big, strong, fast. Frank Dorr, one of our middles, another just big kid. And I'm not just talking, these kids are 6'4", 6'5", but they also have that size, that physical strength to them. Even our libero, Phil, he's fast, has those quick twitch muscles because he's in the gym, in the weight room, in the off season. You can tell these guys that are bigger, it's because they're putting their time in the weight room. So we're definitely a more powerful team than we have been in the past. Some things that we're working on, like I mentioned before, is that consistency and bringing that intensity to every match so we can be physical and sort of control the pace of the match.
So with that being said, you think this team is skewed more toward the power game as opposed to maybe the finesse game?
Absolutely. I don't know if you caught any of the national championship game with Loyola and Lewis, two programs from the state of Illinois, 18 kids from the IHSA. You look at those kids and they're big, they're strong, they're powerful, they're physical. That's what we're trying to get out of our kids at the high school level, because you're seeing it now at the collegiate level, especially in this area. Kids coming out of this area, they're playing in those top programs. Some of the top kids in the country are coming right out of the DuPage Valley area, DuPage County. We're playing those types of kids when we play the teams in the area, and so we need to make sure that that's a part of our game, that quick, fast, big, powerful, strong edge to our game.
Is that something that you just wanted to do as a coach, or is that something that was sort of forced, maybe not forced upon you, but you noticed that the personnel that you had was maybe skewed toward that, and that's something that you wanted to push a little bit as a coach?
I think that's something that we're trying to start, not just in our program, in our volleyball program, but just across the athletic department. We know when we're training kids to take care of their bodies, to lift smart, to have, like I mentioned, have good nutrition, how to recover from the stress and what we put them through, both mentally and physically. It's something that we're really focusing on as an athletic department. We want that out of all our kids, all our athletes, that just general wellness, to take care of their bodies. So we're starting it at the freshman level. We have lifting programs in the off season that we're trying to get our freshmen into, and hopefully that translates to them understanding how to lift and how to work out and how to take care of themselves and move along from freshman, sophomore, junior into that senior year where they're at the end, the pinnacle of their high school career. They're ready to dominate physically.
Well, you definitely have a very nice plan set out there for the kids, not only from where they are right now, but into the future. So that's nice to see. And it looks like the team is definitely heading in the right direction, well above 500 right now, and you got regionals right around the corner. So yep. This is the exciting part of the year. So, good luck, and thank you for letting us have a couple minutes of your time.
Yes, thank you for coming in.